Matt Canning here with bodybuildingpro.com. I am here at the Heart Attack Grill in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm here with the owner, Dr. John Basso. John, I want to ask you a little bit about the restaurant. Your former spokesmodel, Blair River, big man, 6'8", 570 pounds, passed away, and you were on an ABC News show, and the correspondent said that you stuffed him full of burgers for free, and implying that led to his death. How did you do that? Did you have a gun to his head? What was the nature there?
Well, there's a lot of things I'd love to say about that topic, Matt, but the first and foremost thing is that if any news organization, any member of the media, any outlet that disseminates information for the general public, if they found either myself or what I do to be immoral, it would be extremely easy to snuff me out. All they'd have to do is simply ignore me and refuse to cover me. Because by covering me, I'm a tiny little flame and they're throwing gallons of gasoline on me. Knowing darn well, because they're not ignorant, knowing darn well that they're going to spread the Heart Attack Grill internationally. And they do it continuously. So if they tend to take the position that, oh, this is incredibly immoral, Dr. John, that you're making money from selling hamburgers, well, gosh, who's really immoral here? They're making money from producing absolutely any TV subject that will sell. And obviously they found something, big guy who's overweight, dies, and he's promoting a junk food place. The irony is so shocking. This is gold and we'll all make money from it. And that's all they thought about. So as they were driving down, they said, well, gosh golly, how could we look good on camera? Oh, I know, we'll morally admonish his behavior. Put it this way. Anyone who tries to point a finger at Blair River, they're an absolute moron. Blair River was a serious competitive collegiate football player and wrestler. Massive man, like Andre the Giant. Now, sure, he weighed a huge amount of weight, grossly overweight, morbidly obese, no question. But he would be in absolute shape at 350 pounds. I mean, the man's hands were huge. I mean, his muscle structure was huge. So looking at his weight and considering him to be that out of shape relative to the quoted 580 pounds, that's ridiculous. Now, Blair not only had a heart of gold, but his intelligence exceeded yours, mine, and anybody listening combined. Blair was a comic genius. He could make people laugh by walking in the room. He would just do whatever necessary to create a good feeling around him. And we all have tragedy. Jesus said, may he without sin cast the first stone. Now, who out there amongst us doesn't have nutritional sin? Blair just was open about the fact that he loved cheeseburgers. He loved milkshakes. Blair was LDS. He didn't drink or smoke, but he really did have the soda and the milkshakes and the beer. And yeah, he was overweight, and he didn't make any apologies for it. Actually, he found the most moral way to express himself was to be the spokesmodel for a restaurant which is the antithesis of health. So those who could levy criticism toward me, hey, that's fine. I'm here and I'm alive and I'm willing to commit to the embate and take their criticism. But anyone who would criticize Blair, I won't even dignify that with a response. Blair was a really smart and funny guy. He just had one tragic flaw, and he liked to eat. And he put on extra weight, and yeah, the pneumonia that took him certainly wouldn't have if he were lighter. But that's the risk that we all take with our own lifestyles, whether our lifestyles be abusive in terms of drugs or alcohol or sex or food or crazy sports. Now, I don't find, or I have no idea whether or not anybody could possibly conceive that an aggressive downhill skier is living a safer lifestyle than Blair. Blair was an aggressive eater. He just loved those triple bypass burgers. And to him, after wrestling and football, that became his sport. And he knew it was dangerous and he knew it would take his life eventually.